Turner. I'm the president of Turner Machine.
I'm Jonathan O'Neill, Senior Project Manager, and I'm originally from Ashland City, Tennessee.
I'm David Oliphant, Director of Business Development, lead our sales efforts. I've been in Nashville since 1981, but grew up in Tampa.
So Align Software is something I've had to grow into. It's not a discipline that comes natural for me. I have to see the detail in what everybody's going to do. If it's not detailed, I see that it's not going to get done. And I drive people crazy sometimes because I want to know the detail. I want to know, what does this mean? And a lot of times they say a goal or rock or task, and they hear it, they think they know it, but until I start really drilling them down to the details, it allows me to have trust and that they understand what they're going to do.
Align Software, we use it here to track our daily tasks, as well as our quarterly goals and priorities. All of our team members are engaged in it, looking at it daily. It allows us as a leader to monitor their progress, make sure they're achieving their small steps to make it happen. It's actually a very beneficial tool to us.
The Align software is fantastic. First thing in every morning as I'm booting up my email, also going to Align, it keeps me focused on my percent of completion for my quarterly goals. On my dashboard, I'm also able to see all of my teams, so it alerts me early on that a member of my team might need some help falling behind on the quarterly rock or on their tasks.
What sets us apart from the competition? Well, in my industry, there's a lot. The culture, the growing people and investing in others, and not just ruling with a whip and a hammer, if you will. Learning to care about people and to find out what their passions are sets us apart.
We are an automated custom machine builder, which means we very seldom get to build the same machine twice. So every machine has its new set of challenges. We never let go of a project. We see it through to the end. We've got a great, tenacious team here that no matter what the difficulties are, we grab a hold of it and we drive it to the end.
The basis of data rhythm and priorities, which is the core of Rockefeller Habits, comes to life every day. From our huddle, which creates our rhythm, our meeting rhythms, and organizations that don't have it seem to float aimlessly without a purpose.
And the aha moment came when I realized if I didn't do it, it wasn't gonna stick. I could pay somebody to manage it and do it, but it wasn't gonna stick. And the aha moment came when I engaged, truly engaged, and realized from that I could once again love my company and the people I work with.
The aha moment for us was probably the difficulties that we had. I don't know if it was one particular moment, but just the repeated difficulties we had in the left hand not knowing what the right hand was doing all the time. Interdepartment communication was our biggest obstacle. And one of the things we were looking for to get out of Rockefeller Habits and Align Software and all the stuff that Petra had to offer. And it has really been a great benefit to overcome that and pull us all together.
I've learned to care about people again. When we were small and there's 10, 12, 15 of us, it was a little niche family, if you will, and we could change the world. There became a time where other people became responsible for different areas of the business, and over time they would have their own failures and were afraid to admit it, so things would start to break down. Once we got really deep into Petra and truly adopted it, I was able to work with people again that I really didn't want to work with in the past. And I was able to knock down some barriers, some walls that divided us. And it's got me back to my roots, really, to where we started as a small company when it was fun.
Biggest change I've seen in myself is just being able to break down the bigger tasks. They say you eat an elephant one bite at a time, and it's literally what it comes down to. You break the big goals down into small daily or weekly tasks to get to the end goal eventually. And Petra has given us a process to do that effectively and track it as well, so we can hold each other accountable for our progress and know that we get to our end goals by the end of the quarter. Paying attention to the small steps, not just looking at the end goal. How do we get there? and breaking the big goals down. It's probably the biggest thing that's it's done for me.
What the tools have helped me as a business leader achieve, a lot less micromanagement. The tools are there. I can focus in on team members that might need additional help. Those are on target. So it helps us be goal-oriented, task-oriented. Also as a leader, though, some comfortability that I don't have to micromanage because it's in the system.
Wow. We pretty much flipped the whole company. I hate to admit it. Not really. Really what happens is, by default or by plan, the bad attitudes will not stay. And if you think, in my opinion, looking back now over a few years, I wish I would just drawn the line in the sand and started fresh with the bad attitudes. Some people have grown so much, they're scaring me. I mean, they're wide open. There's people doing crazy stuff in their personal life and in the business, and then those naysayers, the ones that had the bad attitude, still have a bad attitude. They just work somewhere else today. And I wish I'd been wise enough to know or accepted that I wasn't going to fix everybody. I mean, that's failure, right? If somebody doesn't work out, that's almost failure. But it's okay. And we're still not there every day. We have some issues, but it takes care of itself a lot faster now. And I'm not always the bad guy. It takes an outside source to come in and really be that one that pokes you and allows you to have conflict and conversations that normally doesn't happen. It creates an environment where conflict is okay. And by doing that, I mean, even working with Andy's group, I get debated.
I engage my team through daily huddles, the bi-weekly rock meetings that we have. I meet with each member of my team on a bi-weekly basis independently to go over their priorities and their progress. We have our daily huddles as well, and we get to hear what they're working on to make sure they're making the progress even between our regular meetings. So it's just continual tracking and engagement on a one-on-one basis.
By being candid and transparent from our huddle through our interaction, then you add in the DISC profile and understanding ourselves and each other. It really helps strengthen those relationships to understand that we're all in the boat pulling the same direction. We are all human, we have our faults, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. The Petra process has helped us form a company based around celebration, from quarterly themes, quarterly celebrations, quarterly rewards. Our past quarter was based on DISC profile and getting to know ourselves, and very successful. And our celebration was Sounds game on opening weekend. So it really has built teamwork. We also can then group ourselves as teams as opposed to our normal rock huddle groups, and get to know more folks in the organization.
It's the open communication as much as anything else. We all know what everybody else is doing now, which we didn't have before Petra came on board. It's exposed my weaknesses by making me accountable to everybody else. It's not just, it's out in the open. We all see each other's weaknesses, and in turn, it's allowed us to use our strengths to help others as well, which has been a big help to us, because where I may be weak in one area, somebody else may be strong, they can give me pointers or what they do in their processes to help, and vice versa. If I'm strong in an area and I see somebody else is weak, I can give them that benefit of my experiences too. Before, the guys on the shop floor who weren't necessarily in the management meetings and stuff that we were having before Petra came on board didn't know what the company was doing or where we were going. We did a very poor job as a management team, and I was part of that process of getting them, passing the information downhill. Now with the processes that we have here, with the daily huddle, with the quarterly planning session, that individual rock meetings where we go over quarterly priorities and individual priorities, they know what's going on. It's public knowledge now. It's on the bulletin board in the break room. It's talked about, so everybody knows. So everybody knows what the vision is for where we're headed.